instead of those one teacher for class, there's one teacher for one person. It means a teacher has an individual relationship with each person. So I come to school and I have nothing to do, mandatory. And then I have this teacher who I work with and she talks to me and she knows me. And together we think about what's the best thing for me to do while I'm here. Because if you let a kid an option, if you tell him come here, he will get bored. And the second he gets bored, he wants to do stuff. The second he wants to do stuff, he can understand what he wants to do. I want to study, he wants to cook, she wants to travel, and each one wants to do what he wants. But he can find it out only by letting him choose. In a regular school, they don't let you the option. They don't give you, they don't let you know that you can do what you're good at. They don't let you decide. They told you this is what everyone does, this is a way of judging everyone, and then you just have to follow that, and you think that's the only option. It's Einstein who said, if you judge a fish by his ability to climb a tree, he will live his whole life thinking he's stupid. And that's exactly how it is in the school. Because in a regular school, the teachers are kind of above you, they're in charge of you. And here it's a different relationship. Here my teacher is my friend. And the second someone is my friend, I can talk to him more freely. And I can tell him about my problems and my wishes. And it changes the whole dynamics in the school. I'm not sure that there's more teachers here than in a regular school.
It's different.
The amount of students that every teacher here has is the same amount as in a regular school. The only difference is instead of the teacher teaching a class, the teacher teaches everyone in person. So it can be every other week, every 3 weeks, but I'll meet with the teacher one-on-one. It will be only us. And then I can talk to her and she can get to know me. When you sit 27, 35 people in a class, you can't talk to anyone. You can't express yourself. Maybe because you don't want to express yourself to the whole class, maybe because you don't feel comfortable talking to the teacher. But it changes everything.
There is the grades in regular school. Every grade there is like a few classes. Here there is only a grade. There is the English class. There is the people from your grade, or not only. There is sometimes they can be younger than you or older. How smart and how good they are for the class. They're on the same level as the class in the higher grade. It's okay. So there is, if you study English, it's not with your whole class, it's only with the people that study English. And then there is no, not everybody study, only the one who wants to study English are studying English, only the one who wants to study math, and this is the class. But there is no one class for all of them. And it's the mentor that is for each one, that every mentor have like
basically opposite from a regular school, which you get a schedule in the beginning of the week. It says this is what you're going to study: first class, math, second class, English. So here you get an empty schedule, and you fill it up with whatever you want. You have a time of each classes. They told you, okay, math is it's first and second hours on Monday. So you write it down and you decide how your schedule is going to look like. You can also give a class. Let's say Imber, he's good with cooking. He can say, now I want to do a cooking class. So you can start a cooking class in the school, and that's how it works. So our classes are not only the regular classes you'll have in every school. We have so many different classes. Some of them are trekking classes, and some of them are knitting classes, and we have so many different opportunities. We have a Spanish class, we have anything that you want. And if I can find, let's say I found 10 students who want to study Spanish. So I can come to the principal, I can tell him, listen, I gathered up these people, we want to study, and he'll do whatever he can to help me. It can be him or it can be anyone else. But they really listen to us.
There is not really a reason to fight or to violence and stuff, because if there is something like violence, everybody will help you.
Like students. I can come, because again, we're working like a country inside the school. So each one has his rights. So let's say Inbal invited in my right of safety. So I can take him to the school court. I can present my side, he can present his side, and the judges, which are made of a teacher and a few students, will decide what's the right punishment. Because first of all, people want to come to school. We have tryouts, and it's not, people want to school, and you can very easily get expelled, mostly for violence. That's the number one reason. That's actually pretty much the only reason you'll get expelled. So people don't want to lose their spot in the school until they got in. They don't want to give it up for that. And they understand because usually another way around. Plus, everyone here cares. Everyone's friends with everyone. So if I see someone coming and attacking me, I'll try to understand it. I'll get involved. I won't just let it happen. I won't sit aside. And
Just
that's what happens.
I want to realize what is the why. Just in regular school, it's like very normal to happen, but here it's like
Why?
how?
In the school.
How does this happen? Everybody here is like a community. You can talk with the teachers. You can. I wanted to open a class with the principal. Me and him together. He teaches a Bible class. I want to. Me and him wanted to open cooking from the Bible class. Everything here is like very dynamic and together. So the whole
Vibe,
the whole vibe here is like it's not here. It's not good for it. Like if there is
Also, if there's a violent kid, he won't just get attacked. Some teacher or some student will take him aside and try to understand why he's violent. Because no kid is just violent. No one is just violent from his nature. He has a reason if he's violent. It can be for many reasons. So someone will take him, sit him aside, try to understand why, and solve it with him. It was very problematic in the regular school, and I believe it was problematic. And then, the second I moved here, I had a hard time in the beginning. In the first year, I was also problematic here. And with the time, the school let me expand to what I'm good at, and not what the government wants me to be good at. And now we have a full background. It's like our SATs, majority SATs. I have a full background. I'm recruiting to a special unit in the army. I'm volunteering for the country for another year besides the army. And it really let me blossom, it let me be myself. The second that I knew that I could be myself, I became the best that I could be in anything that I did. It really, it changed me. It changed me from me thinking that I'm problematic, that I'm a problematic man, to believing that I can do anything that I want.
I have a crush on the school, and I hope it lasts for many years. And this is what our graduates always tell us. We ask them, what did you learn? What did you get from school? What is like the key aspect that you got from school? And everybody is saying that I got to know who I am. I got to understand the process of understanding what are my goals, and I got to this deep understanding that if I really want something, but if I really want it, not just, then I can do everything. And it's amazing for me. It's like, I think it's so important to have this kind of stance in yourself. And this is why I think that mentorship, this one-on-one connection, is so important, because this is this is the place where you have this kind of discussion about your goals, about this mirroring process of who you are and what needs to be your next step in order to achieve your goals. You know, I'm pretty new to this school and to democratic education, and my first conclusion about the school was this, that the mentorship process is like the setting stone of this kind of education. This is so important. We have a lot of challenges. You know, there's something in the scales that sometimes things are not done at the depth that we want, and need to cater for the interest of so many individuals, and you can't. So there's always this kind of it's not suitable enough. It will never be enough, you know. But if you have good mentorship process, so it's okay. Everything is okay. This is life. You know, in life you don't always get what you want, and the environment is not suitable for who you are all the time. You get this process of getting what you want. And, you know, this one of our students, he wanted non-violent communication to be the disciplinary course. This is what we're doing now because he did the change. One of the students said, I want to learn psychology, so this is what we do now. One of several students told us, we want to learn computer science, so we did computer science. So they have the ability to change the school, really change the school, which is, it's sometimes I'm moved into tears when I see them changing us. You know, we adults will talk, and they just changing the school.
What would be your words to people in Bulgaria who would like to change education?
I think that my words would be to be radical. If you're doing something that is extraordinary and groundbreaking, others will follow. I think it's very important because free schools and democratic schools are different in essence, not just in how they are run.